listening to Apples Never Fall by Leanne Moriarty. Friday, hopefully it's a pretty chill day. I don't have many meetings. I started out by checking my email and Slack, see what I missed overnight, but nothing I had to react to. And then my priorities for the day, my first priority is my self-review for performance review cycles. That's due by the end of the day. So obviously as a software engineer, I saved it until the last minute. Second priority is finding the important DBT models that feed into our machine learning pipelines so that we can be more careful about if those will impact the machine learning pipelines. So I'm working on that ticket. I have a few tickets I have to create in the backlog because of issues that I saw earlier in the week. And that's about it for today. I just had stand-up where the team talks about like status updates and if they're blocked on anything. We did talk about yesterday there was an incident review where like if something goes wrong that takes down a system for some amount of time, we have to write up a report on what happened and what we can do to improve that in the future and prevent those types of things. I'm glad I wasn't the one who dealt with the incident and had to lead that meeting because it was a bit intense. But then after stand-up, I had to investigate something with our routing algorithm. We have a job running that decides what routes drivers should take when delivering packages for the company. And one of the routing specialists had a question. The person who normally owns this area is out on vacation, so I'm like the second in command there and had to do a bit of investigating there. It just took like 15 minutes and everything looks good. I don't think I will need to work any more on that other than letting them know that when this other guy gets back next week, he can take a closer look. I made tomato and egg noodles with ramen noodles. This is the best one I've ever made before. Crazy! And then I had an avocado that was dying, so I made some guacamole and I'm eating it with some cucumbers because we have no chips. It's now time for some work from bed because I got tired watching a meeting that was just like an all hands that I'm just a viewer, not participating in. So I watched it from bed and now I'm just gonna stay here and work at my review and do some code reviews. So hopefully I don't fall asleep. So my manager is actually really good at like when he messages me like asking to meet ad hoc, he says like what the context is, like, hey, can we meet? Do you have a minute to talk about XYZ? Which is really helpful. It helps reduce anxiety for sure. But even with that, like even knowing the context, I'm still a little anxious that like it'll take a while to help him, or I don't know, that I'm just hesitant to help him. But I just got on a call with him and it was very easy to help him, so I'm quite relieved now that it wasn't as big of a deal as I was making it out in my head. My strategy for the self-review, I used to go through like Jira or Asana tickets and see what I worked on, but I've started mostly just going through my GitHub pull request history, like all the closed PRs I've had during this review cycle. It better encapsulates what I've done this year because a lot of times I'll do little extra pull requests to fix something quickly that aren't necessarily reflected in the tickets that I'm working on. And then I have to look at our company values and come up with examples of how I've embodied them. I'm crying inside. I'd started my self-performance review, like evaluation thing, and then I got distracted with other work and it logged me out and it didn't save it. Killing me. So now I have to write everything all over again. And it's 3:30, so Here we go. I finally finished my performance review, like self-evaluation write-up. I put a lot of effort in at the beginning, finding what projects I worked on and writing about them. But then I had like 10 minutes until I had to leave, so I just rushed out some stuff. But maybe trying to leave the company anyway, so it might not even matter. Now I'm going to an Orange Theory class, a lifting class. My fiance is lame and isn't joining me, but I'll meet up with him later for pizza. Why is he giving me a thumbs down? Don't thumbs down this video. Thumbs up
The
this
thumbs
video.
down is for me not going to Orange Theory.
Okay, bye! I was laid off 1 week later. Comment down below if you want to see fun employment content or interview tips, anything like that.